In Naruto, there are hundreds of jutsus categorized by ranks. These ranks go from E to S, E being the worst and S being the best. In this video, I'm going to explain to you what ranks are and how they work.
So how does the jutsu get its rank? Well, a lot of people assume E rank is actually means it's the weakest, and S rank means it's the strongest, but that's not actually how it's ranked. The real way the jutsus are ranked are due to several factors, including difficulty to learn, the chakra required, how much chakra control is required, and how dangerous it is to the user and the people around them. An example of this is the Shadow Clone Jutsu. The Shadow Clone Jutsu is just a step up from the normal Clone Jutsu, which is an E rank, but the Shadow Clone Jutsu actually gets a B rank. This is because it requires a huge amount of chakra to pull off properly, which a lot of people just don't have. Now that we know how the jutsus are ranked, let's break down every rank from E to S. To start things off, we have E-rank jutsus. E-rank jutsus are typically taught at the academy level before they're even genin. E-rank jutsus are designed to teach the fundamentals to the ninja. These jutsus do not require a ton of chakra control, or time to learn. Some good examples for E-rank jutsus are the clone jutsu, transformation jutsu, and substitution jutsus. Just because the jutsu are E-rank doesn't mean that they're useless. Some of these jutsus, like the substitution jutsu, have saved many lives, such as Kakashi's, many times. Just because jutsu are categorized as E-rank doesn't make them bad. It just means that they're easy to perform and easy to learn. Next, we have D-rank.
D-rank is just a small step ahead of E-rank. It is more of like genin jutsu and what they would learn as a genin after graduating from the academy. These jutsu require a bit more learning and training and more chakra control. They are sometimes better and more practical for battle, but not all the time. Unlike E-rank, there aren't many good examples for this, but it's more of a broad category for beginner level jutsu that are a bit above E-rank. D-rank jutsus aren't very technical, but they're still a big step ahead of E-rank.
After D-rank comes C-rank. C-rank jutsu are a noticeable step above from D-rank. They're usually chunin level jutsu and are more complex than D-rank. At C-rank, the shinobi need an increased level of chakra control and more training. They also need to better know their own fighting style to better use these more advanced jutsus. The best example for a C-rank jutsu is the Fireball Jutsu used by members of the Uchiha clan. The Fireball Jutsu requires a significant amount of skill to master. Elemental jutsus start becoming more common at the C rank. At the C rank, shinobi start learning jutsus that can deal a significant amount of damage and help them with their battle tactics.
At the C rank, a real fighting style is made instead of you just learning the basics and fundamentals.
The next step above C rank is B rank.
B rank is where the jutsus start getting serious.
B rank jutsus require a level of chakra, training, and skill most shinobi will never have.
A good example of a B rank jutsu is the Shadow Clone Jutsu. The Shadow Clone Jutsu splits the user's chakra up evenly among the clones. This makes the jutsu hard for people who don't have enough chakra and can even kill people with little chakra reserves. Some might see Naruto using the Shadow Clone Jutsu after he failed the normal Clone Jutsu and ask why the Shadow Clone Jutsu is B rank if it's that easy. Ranks, as I said earlier, aren't just based on difficulty, it's based on how much chakra it needs and how dangerous it is. The B rank is where you really start seeing jutsu that can change the course of a battle and have people going from losing to winning in a matter of seconds.
Moving on, we have A tier. A rank jutsu are the most difficult jutsu that are still within the standard ranking system. These jutsus are so incredibly difficult, they require so much more chakra control, and so much more extensive training that only few ninja can actually pull off A rank jutsus. Unlike other jutsus, there are only a handful of people who learn these jutsus, such as prodigies, jonin, and other shinobi who have years of experience. A great example of an A-rank jutsu is the Rasengan, created by Minato Namikaze. The Rasengan is an A-rank jutsu but does not require any hand signs, but it requires extensive chakra control. The Rasengan shows exactly how the rank system works because it is crazy powerful, but most of its rank comes out of how hard it is to learn. A lot of A-rank jutsus become signature techniques instead of just usual powers that they throw around. By this point in the ranking system, we're looking at powers that can definitely turn fights around and show us why some ninja are considered elite. While A-rank stands for the peak of conventional jutsu, there's a step above that are for the dangerous and elite of elite jutsus. That rank is S tier. Unlike normal techniques, S tier isn't just a normal step up from A tier. It is a special classification for jutsus that are exceptionally dangerous, hard to learn, and stand apart from conventional jutsus. These jutsu are considered legendary, and some of them even get the title forbidden. A famous example is the Flying Raijin. The Flying Raijin is used by Minato Namikaze. This jutsu allows instant teleportation to any marked location, but it requires such a level of precision that only a few shinobi know it. Another example is the Reaper Death Seal. This jutsu seals the user and the target into an afterlife where they have to fight forever. This jutsu has such a danger to the user and the target that it is considered forbidden. At this point, we're not talking about just normal strength, we're talking about abilities that can level full battlefields and end wars in seconds. The S rank sums up the whole list and has some of the most feared and legendary jutsu in it. Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a like and a subscribe. Thank you for watching.